Dear soul, take a deep breath. You did not arrive here by mere chance or a random click. In this very moment, as your eyes scan these words, a force greater than you can comprehend has orchestrated this encounter. A silent voice, an almost imperceptible whisper that did not come from your ears but touched the core of your being, asked you to stop here. No, it wasn't your mind playing tricks on you or your fertile imagination. It was a direct call, a summons from a dimension of pure light. There is someone you loved with overwhelming intensity, whose journey on this earthly plane has come to an end. It is that soul who is moving heaven and earth to speak to you now. Yes, they are the person who comes to mind in moments of deepest silence, the one whose absence still causes a dull pain in your chest and an emptiness that time seems unable to fill. In an act of unconditional love, this precious soul begged the angels to find a way to you, and with their infinite wisdom, they succeeded. With all due respect for your time and pain, I ask that you not close this page now. What I have to share transcends the ordinary. It is a message of absolute spiritual urgency. You only need a few moments to hear something that could redefine the course of your existence. The invisible universe is in frenetic motion around you right now, and it's crucial that you understand what's happening. This message has traveled through fervent prayers, crossed spiritual dimensions, and been carried by the purest light to reach you. If you interrupt this connection, something essential will remain unsaid, and you may not have this opportunity again for a long time. Here is your first confirmation, proof that this is real. The person you love and miss so much called your name last night. It was not a cry of despair, but an urgent call to the heavens. They pleaded, "Please, let her see this. Let him hear what I need to say." You didn't hear it with your physical ears, but your soul, in its purest and most receptive state, caught every syllable. That is why you are here. Heaven called you, and it always calls when someone is truly ready to receive. During the night, while your body rested, something extraordinary happened. You stirred in bed, perhaps waking briefly, but you couldn't open your eyes completely because you felt a weight and an inexplicable drowsiness. At that very moment, an angelic presence was at your side, watching your every move and breath. When you didn't open your eyes, that presence felt deep sadness and immense compassion. Yes, even heavenly beings feel pain when they see a soul about to lose its miracle. What is happening to you is not common. It is not a coincidence. As you read or hear these words, higher powers are watching you. They are waiting and hoping that you will continue. They pray that you won't give up because the person you miss so much is not really gone in the way you think. Their spirit and soul are so closely connected to yours that the angels are impressed by the strength of this bond. They have something urgent to tell you though, and there is no time to waste. Take a 5-second break. Take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. What you are about to discover may shake all your convictions about your current life. If you don't follow this message to the end, you risk missing the truth that this beloved soul is begging to reveal to you. Do you think your prayers have gone unheard? Every tear you've shed in secret, and every time you've whispered, "Are you still with me?" into the void has been recorded in heaven's heart. That is why this moment has been prepared especially for you. In the last 72 hours, something has changed in your spiritual timeline. There was a disturbance, a moment when something was taken from you in the invisible world. An opportunity, a truth, or a miracle that was rightfully yours. But because you opened this message, the restoration process can finally begin. However, it will only work if you listen to the message in its entirety. Your loved one in heaven witnessed the events that led to your pain, the broken promise that changed everything, and the unexpected event that turned your life upside down. Your loved one is trying to warn you because the source of your pain may be planning to return, or worse, and may be watching you from afar, waiting for the right moment to strike again. If you don't know the whole truth, they fear you will relive the same suffering. Wait, don't click away yet. I know the temptation to move on to the next video is strong, but if you stop now, you will miss the miracle you have been praying for. You asked for peace. You asked for a sign. You asked God to show you the way forward. This is the answer. You just need to keep listening. This message isn't just about the future, it's about what has been hidden from you until now. There is a secret, and it's bigger than you can imagine. The person you love in heaven couldn't reveal it to you before. That's why this intervention from above had to happen. That's why it was classified as an emergency. You still have time to make a decision that will change everything. It's not just time to listen. It's time to decide what you will do with what you are about to discover. Before I reveal the rest of the truth, I want you to understand one thing. You are not reading or listening to a simple message. You are being invited to a divine experience, a communion with the sacred. To seal your courage, faith, and spiritual rebirth, write in the comments, "No evil can come to me, for I am protected by the light of angels." This statement is a powerful decree that aligns your energy with divine protection. From this moment on, your spiritual life will never be the same. Here is a truth that may shake your foundations. The loved one who has passed away is closer to you than you ever imagined. They are not in a distant, unreachable place. They are here. They have tried to communicate with you through your dreams by sending images and sensations that you dismissed as mere products of your longing mind when you woke up. They have also tried to move small objects in your home, a photo that tilts, a light that flickers, or a door that creaks despite there being no draft. You thought it was your imagination or your grief creating ghosts, but it was your loved one, desperately trying to show you that they never really left. "Tell her I never left," they asked Archangel Michael. "Tell him he was never alone." Now Archangel Michael himself is trying to talk to you, but he also needs to warn you about something serious. Someone in your life right now is consciously or unconsciously blocking your blessings. It's not the person you suspect. It's not an obvious enemy. This person is close to you. You may have shed tears for them, offered them your shoulder, and opened your heart to them. But this person does not pray for your healing. Deep down, they benefit from your confusion and pain. They feed off your stagnation and prefer that you remain lost and without direction. Your loved one in heaven sees this with crystal clarity. That is why they pleaded so vehemently for this message to reach you. You needed to discover something important about your past, your family, your friends, and that person who suddenly left without explanation, leaving you with questions and pain. It was not your fault. You did nothing wrong. But the moment of revelation is approaching. If you continue to listen, it is because your soul is strong enough to receive this truth. Archangel Michael says there are words that need to be said, words your loved one was unable to utter in life. Heaven heard these thoughts, though, and kept them as treasures. This message was written especially for you. These words were not written with ordinary ink. They were engraved in the spiritual world, sealed with pure light, and carried on the wings of Archangel Michael. They are now being spoken directly to your heart. "I am so proud of you," they say. "Even when you thought no one was watching, I saw you. I saw how you kept going even when your heart was broken. I saw how you smiled when all you wanted to do was cry. I saw how you gave love to people who didn't know how to give it back. You are much stronger than you think." This is the first thing he wanted you to know. The second thing is even more important. I'm not angry, not even a little bit. I know why you blame yourself. I know all the what ifs and I should haves echoing in your mind, but I forgive you for everything. I left it all behind the moment I crossed over into the light. You need to let go too. You did your best. You loved me with all your heart, and that's all that matters. Please stop carrying this around like an open wound. Archangel Michael adds something important. They have been visiting you through special numbers that appear repeatedly, songs that play on the radio at the exact moment you think of them, and flashes of memory in your dreams. But you didn't know what to do with these signs. That's why heaven prepared this message that cannot be ignored. The fact that you have listened this far means that something powerful is about to happen in your life. Something great is on its way. It's not just an ordinary change, it's divine intervention. Heaven has rewritten part of your destiny because you listened. You didn't ignore it. You opened your heart to the divine, even when it hurt. To receive this strength, write in the comments now, "I am guided, protected, and strengthened by the angels of goodness." From this moment on, nothing will be the same because you have activated something in the spiritual world that cannot be undone. God has noticed. Your angels have noticed. Your loved one in heaven cried with joy when you finally found this message. Yes, they are here now. They're watching you over your shoulder as you read or listen. Let me reveal something you shouldn't have known until now. Do you know why you have been feeling so restless lately? Why you keep waking up between 3 and 5 a.m.? It's no coincidence. It is the time when heaven speaks the loudest. It's when the veil between worlds is thinnest. It's when your loved ones try hardest to reach you. That's why Archangel Michael classified this as urgent. The messages you ignored while sleeping are now coming to you during the day. They whispered your name to the stars, and the angels heard them. They heard your soul's deepest desires, and are rearranging the timelines to offer you a second chance. A chance for peace, love, and clarity. Something you thought you had lost forever is coming back, but you must not talk about it with anyone yet. This message is sacred and meant only for you. Do not underestimate how rare this is. Heaven does not allow these messages to reach just anyone. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because your heart is pure. Even when people hurt you, you kept your light shining. Even when they ignored you, you didn't close your mind. Even when you cried alone, you continued to pray for others. Heaven saw this. That is why Archangel Michael was sent personally. There is one more thing you need to know. There is someone who thinks about you constantly. Someone on this side of the world. Someone who is alive. They still love you, but don't know how to tell you. Archangel Michael says this person's soul has been touched, though, and they will soon find a way to communicate with you. They will soon find a way to communicate with you. You will know who it is in the coming days. Watch for them to appear suddenly. It's not luck, it's divine intervention. First, though, heaven needs you to release the pain you're hiding, the secret guilt and the questions that repeat in your mind. Did he know I loved him? Did he suffer? Did he forgive me? All of these questions have answers. Yes, they knew. Yes, they forgave you. Yes, they are at peace. They just want you to be too. That's why they begged for this message to be given to you. Archangel Michael insists that you look beyond appearances. There is a blessing meant for you that has been delayed but not denied. Now that you are ready, it can reach you. It is connected to your destiny, to a calling you doubted and a dream you thought was impossible. But your time has finally come. Your name has been mentioned in the halls of heaven. The angels have gathered to discuss your next chapter. They said, let's give him one last chance. If she opens this message and he listens with his soul, let's give him what he has waited for so long. And you did. You listened. The doors are opening now. If this message touches your heart in any way, please consider clicking the "Thank you so much" button below the video. This gesture supports the mission of spreading words of light and allows us to reach more people like you, who need to wake up to this invisible reality that greatly interferes with real life. Stay with me, because what comes next may make you dizzy. Archangel Michael says this next revelation may shake you because it concerns something you have felt but could not explain. It's the chills that run down your arm when you least expect it, the lights that flicker for no reason, and the sudden thoughts that seem to come from somewhere else. These were not coincidences. They were warnings, small spiritual nudges. Your loved one in heaven was behind all of this, trying to reach you by every means possible. Time was running out for something very important. Now that the veil is lifting, however, the secret he carried is finally ready to be revealed. It is something that was stolen from you. It's not a physical object, but rather a moment, a connection, or a truth that changed the course of your life. Someone lied to you and your whole life has been turned upside down because of it. That person should never have lied, but they did. The lie broke you inside in a way you cannot fully explain. But now, heaven is bringing justice in the most unexpected and miraculous way. Archangel Michael reveals that someone will appear with information, the truth, and clarity about everything. Yes, everything will finally make sense, but only if you are spiritually ready. This message has come to you now to prepare your soul, calm your heart, and remind you that heaven has never abandoned you, not even for a second. You are neither cursed nor forgotten. You are highly protected. Archangel Michael has been watching over you every night. He has prevented negative forces from stealing your joy. There have been sinister whispers around you, people who pretended to care and others who drained your life force. But Archangel Michael saw everything, and he is clearing the way. The tears you have shed lately are not a sign of weakness. They were a spiritual cleansing. Heaven has been softening your heart for this very moment. You are being prepared because what is coming requires an open heart, not a closed one. Here is what is coming, a blessing that literally bears your name. It has been signed in the spiritual realm, sealed by true faith, and will be delivered through a divine encounter. However, Archangel Michael warns that this blessing is delicate. If you discuss it with the wrong person, they will try to block it. That is why your loved one in heaven insisted so strongly that this message remain secret and intimate. Only you, they, and the angels know. In fact, not everyone around you wants you to be healed. Some people would rather see you suffer because your healing would expose their betrayal. So keep this close to your heart. Don't share it lightly. Let your spirit absorb it first. Let the truth anchor itself in your being. You are about to undergo such a profound transformation that your past will no longer make sense. But your soul will finally say, "At last," because there is a promise in your life that has survived death. It's a divine agreement written long before you were born. Your loved one in heaven was part of that promise, and now, even from the other side, he continues to help fulfill it. Though you felt alone and questioned everything, his spirit never left your side. He remained your silent guardian. Archangel Michael shows you a vision of you standing before a door. Behind that door is a life you thought you had lost forever. There is endless joy, inner peace, financial ease, spiritual clarity, unfailing love, and ironclad health. The Archangel reaches out to you and says, "Come now, but only if your heart is truly ready." You ask yourself, why now? Why today? Because the spiritual timing is perfectly aligned today. Heaven has been trying to contact you for several days. They have sent you signs through people, clocks that stopped at specific times, and dreams that seemed too real. This time, however, it was the last attempt. That is why the angels decided to contact you urgently. Before continuing, write in the comments, "The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness." This will seal your energy with the power of the angels and prevent any shadow from approaching the miracle being prepared for you. If this message has resonated with you and you want to help it reach others who are also on the brink, click "Thank you so much." This small gesture helps keep this mission of bringing light to the hopeless alive. Thank you so much. Now comes the hard but necessary part. Your loved ones saw you carry the guilt for something that was never your responsibility. They saw you relive the same ordeal over and over again. The missed call, the last words left unsaid, the silence kept. But listen to them now with great clarity. Let go. You've done enough. You loved me enough. I am fine now. I just want you to truly live. Archangel Michael shines his light on this old wound. It may sting at first, as it does when you clean a wound, but the subsequent healing is incredible. This is not a temporary healing, but a transformation that lasts forever. Archangel Michael reveals something profound. The pain you carry is not yours alone. It has been passed down through generations before you. Your ancestors felt, held, and buried that same pain, but they were not strong enough to break the cycle. You are. That is why you were chosen. This message found you for a reason. You are the one who will break the chains. You are the one the angels have been waiting for. You are the one your ancestors spoke of in whispers. You are the one your loved ones in heaven look upon with pride and hope. You have no idea how many blessings have been waiting for you to believe again. Now, because you said yes when you opened this message, they are being released. Some will manifest in a few days. Others will come to you in your dreams. One will be so overwhelming that you will fall to your knees and weep. This is the miracle your loved one begged heaven to send you, and it is already on its way. There is something else Archangel Michael wants you to know. Your life force is changing at this very moment. As you read these words, light is moving along your spine. Old fears are rising to be released. Your doubts are dissolving like mist in the morning sun. The weight on your chest is lifting. Heaven doesn't just send messages, it also brings healing. This is not just a message to comfort you, it's a spiritual operation. As you read or listen, your angels are at work. The person you lost wanted you to hear this very clearly. Don't let what happened to me stop you from living. You still have time. You have a purpose. and I will walk beside you until it is fulfilled. I am not gone. I have simply become invisible. But my love for you is stronger than ever. Maybe you didn't say everything you wanted to. Maybe you didn't get the ending you dreamed of. But they knew your love. They felt it in your silence and in your absence. Now they want to repay that love by helping heaven bless you in ways you never imagined possible. Archangel Michael also reveals something personal about your journey. He says someone is watching you in silence. This person acts like they're not interested in you but feels a deep connection. They don't know how to express their feelings, but they dream about you and worry about you. Very soon, they will approach you. The moment you opened this message, that person's soul was notified. Something has been activated in the spiritual world, and a divine encounter will soon occur. It could be a conversation, a confession, or a moment that will change everything. Don't force it. Don't rush things. But be prepared because heaven is orchestrating something magnificent for your heart. This love is sacred, not ordinary. If you're wondering, yes, this person may have hurt you in the past, but heaven is offering you both a second chance. Heaven is giving you the power to decide. Will you let this person back into your life, or will you choose the new path opening up before you? Whatever you decide, you will not be alone. Archangel Michael will walk beside you, and your loved ones in heaven will celebrate your decisions, your breaths, and your courageous steps. They only want one thing for you now: to live fully, not half-heartedly, or in the shadow of pain, but in the fullness of the divine life that has always been meant for you. Now write in the comments, "I am protected by invisible forces working on my behalf." This affirmation strengthens your courage and faith, opening the doors to the miracle being prepared especially for you. Do you feel the warmth rising in your chest right now? It's them. It's your loved one. They are so close that they can hold your face in their spiritual hands and tell you, "I'm still here. I never left. Please live for both of us now." Archangel Michael's voice is calm, yet strong. A door will open within the next 7 days. Do not ignore it. It may seem small and insignificant, but it leads to everything you have asked for. If you walk through it with faith, pain will turn into purpose, and mourning will turn into glory. Your time of waiting is coming to an end. Your time of waiting is over. You are not late, cursed, or forgotten. You are in the perfect divine moment. My dear heart, know that you are deeply and eternally loved. Archangel Michael gently places his hand on your heart and whispers, "You have spent years apologizing for your light. You have diminished it. You have hidden it. You have shrunk to fit into places you should never have been. That time is over. This message did not find you so that you could continue as you were. It found you to awaken you and remind you of who you truly are. Do you remember who you are? Your soul remembers. That is why it brought you here." Archangel Michael wants you to know that what broke you and almost destroyed you was seen in heaven as your rebirth. While the world saw you fall, the heavens saw your wings begin to form. What you called the end, the heavens called the true beginning. You are not your pain. You are not your scars. You are the strength that survived it all. You are the light that not even the darkest darkness could extinguish. Now that light is about to shine brighter than ever before. Get ready because the world is about to see the version of you that heaven always knew existed. If this message touches your heart, please support its delivery by clicking "Thank you very much." Thanks to gestures like this, we are able to continue bringing messages like this to those who need them most. Your support makes a difference in the light we share here. The transformation that begins is not only external, but also a profound internal revolution. The people around you will notice a change in you. Your energy will be different, calmer, more centered, and more powerful. Those who fed on your insecurity and pain will drift away because they won't be able to handle your newfound intensity. Do not mourn these departures, celebrate them. They are proof that your vibration is rising and that you are aligning with your true self. Archangel Michael asks you to pay attention to your dreams in the coming nights. They will be more vivid and clear. In them, your loved one may give you symbols or messages, or simply the comforting feeling of their presence. Don't try to decipher everything with your logical mind. Just receive, feel. Allow healing to happen in your dreams as well. Heaven is using all available channels to communicate with you. There will also be a moment of divine justice, Those who have caused you pain through lies or betrayal will face the consequences of their actions. This will happen not out of revenge, but because of the universal law of return. You don't need to do anything, just watch. The truth will come to light in an unexpected way, bringing closure to a wound you have carried for too long. It's not about rejoicing in the misfortune of others, but rather understanding that the universe is fair and no injustice goes unnoticed by the divine. Before continuing, write in the comments, "Where light dwells, no shadow remains." This will serve as your invisible shield against everything that has tried to stop you until now. Now take a deep breath, because the next revelation will affect you deeply. The love you felt and still feel for your deceased loved one has created a bridge of light between the two worlds. This love is an active force and an energy that protects you and lifts the soul of your loved one. Each time you think of them with love rather than pain, you send them light. Every time you choose to live instead of merely surviving, you honor them in the highest way possible. They don't want you to live in the past, trapped in a shrine of painful memories. They want to be the wind beneath your wings, propelling you toward a bright future. They want you to love again, laugh until your stomach hurts, and dance like no one is watching. Living fully is not a betrayal of their memory. It's the greatest tribute you can pay them. Archangel Michael also wants you to know that you need to awaken a talent or skill you've allowed to lie dormant out of fear or lack of confidence. It may be related to art, healing, writing, or teaching. It's part of your soul's mission that you've neglected. By reactivating this gift, you will find a new source of joy and purpose. You will also open a channel for divine inspiration to flow through you. Your loved one will be by your side, inspiring and guiding you and celebrating every small victory. Do not doubt yourself anymore. Heaven does not doubt. We have reached the end of this journey, but it is actually your true beginning. The door that Archangel Michael showed you is now unlocked. You have always had the key in your heart, but you needed this message to remind you how to use it. As you walk through the door, you will not leave your loved ones behind. On the contrary, you will take them with you in a new way. Not as painful memories, but as loving and constant presences on your journey. They will become part of your strength, wisdom, and joy. The pain of physical absence will never completely disappear, but it will transform. Instead of being an anchor that ties you to the past, it will become a guiding star that illuminates your future. You will learn to smile when you remember your loved one, feeling gratitude for the love you shared, a love that not even death could destroy. Archangel Michael leaves you with a final blessing. May your eyes be open to see the miracles in the small details of everyday life. May your ears be open to hear divine guidance in the whispers of the wind. May your heart be open to receive all the love the universe wants to give you. You are not alone. You never have been. You are loved, protected, and guided today and always. Before I go, I would like to extend a special invitation to you. If this message has touched your soul and you feel the truth in these words, I ask you to join our community of light. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future messages from the heavens. By subscribing, you will connect to a stream of love and support, a safe place where we can grow together. More than anything, I want to hear from you. I want this space to be ours. Use the comments below to share your story. Who came to mind during this message? What sign have you received recently? What did you learn or feel from this video? By sharing your story, you not only heal yourself, but you also help others who may be going through the same situation. Your words may be the sign someone has been waiting for. Together, let's create a community of support, empathy, and miracles. Tell us about your experience. Your story is important. Your pain is seen. Your healing is celebrated by all of us. Thank you so much for staying until the end. May the light of Archangel Michael and the love of your loved ones illuminate your path. Go in peace and live fully. Live fully.